Well, this feels a little bit like being in limbo. The weather here in Virginia is not as hot as it's been, but the limbo is the woods are still very thick. The field behind me, as the fields on almost all of my permissions, have not been harvested yet. That's why I kind of feel like I'm in limbo. Got a couple of new permissions. The weather's not bad. That's good. The woods are still plenty thick. The copperheads are out, and the harvest has not been done yet. That's bad. So today I'm going to be looking for a camp, not on any maps, but all the local lore says that there was a cavalry camp here. So I'm going to hunt the woods around the camp and see if I come up with any hints that maybe there was a camp here. This is the Battlefield Walker channel. Let's go find some Civil War relics. Well, this is the oddest thing I've ever found on a Colonial home site. And I just dug this. If I'm not mistaken, that's a clip from a World War II rifle. Probably what came before the M1 Garand. I'll look it up later, but that's 5 spent cartridges in one of those clips that you would shove down into the rifle, and when the last one fired, the spring would spring up out of the gun, the bolt would lock back, and you'd push another one down in there. But isn't that odd? And there's another one. Never found one before, like a whole clip of them, and now I've found 2. This is a good signal, probably one of the best I've heard, but I have found a lot of pull tabs and aluminum in these woods. I feel something. Is it a bullet? No, it's not a bullet. Shotgun shell? No. A daggone top of a bottle of some kind. I'm getting about a mid-80s tone. Oh, same kind of liquor. At least they're consistent. I got a decent signal here. Oh, whoa, that's brass. Let me show you what I see. All right. Look down in there, right there. That's not aluminum. That's brass. You see it? See what that is. Oh, I'll be darned. Okay, we're looking for a camp. And here's a harmonica, not around any houses or house sites. Maybe we're getting close. That's a good sign. I got out of the woods and I'm in the yard of this 1700s house and got a little signal here. We'll see what it is. It's such pretty land here. All right, I like that. Still in the hole and sounds like a pretty decent target, like maybe brass. All right, I hope we got a little coin or a button. Yeah, we still got a little ways to go. Whoop, I got it out of the hole. What is that right there? I don't know what that is. Huh. What is that? I'm going to have to look at that. I got to get the glasses out and see what that is. What is that? I don't think that's a dog tag. Now here's another decent sounding signal. I love this sandy soil, man. Yeah, it's iron. If I ever run into something worth keeping, like a coin or a button or something like that, this dirt is going to be awful good to it. Just a thin iron strap. Got some depth to it. No, come on. Really? Oh, no, 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 look. Look, look, look. I'll be darned. Okay. Now, this is a spot where the local lore says there was a cavalry camp. Now, granted, that buckle could be off of anything from horse tack to a man's belt, but that's the right size for a cartridge box buckle, too. So that's pretty cool. Nothing definitive there, but old and deep. That makes me happy. I'm in a yard of a plantation that was built in the 1700s. Guy who built the place, his two sons were both in Company K, 47th Virginia. Lots and lots of iron signals. That's probably iron too. That's the Colonial Road that ran right by the plantation house. You can see how deeply rutted it is. And now it's just a part of the backyard. And let's say no rust, no rust, no rust. Oh, I do see rust. Well, now I know what it is. It's a little piece of junk. Well, you can see this deep road bed I'm in. I'm hunting in the bottom of it right now. Piece of a plow. All right, so I'm still in the road bed here, and I definitely see green. Right there is, what is that brass? It's a little thin piece of rolled sheet brass. This piece of ground that I'm hunting has been continuously occupied since the 1700s. It's occupied today. It's just full of iron stuff. This is a big yard to hunt, and we're getting closer and closer to the house. And closer we get to the house, the more iron junk we find. And this seems like a deep signal. Uh-oh. I see green. Look here. You see what I see? What that be? Big old tomback button? Looks too thin to be a coin. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's sweet, man. Look how pretty that patina is. Wonder if it's got a shank on it. Let's see if it does. Yes, it does. It's bent, but it's on there. I doubt there's a maker's name, because this is a really old one. That's Colonial. No doubt that's Colonial. Look at this walnut tree. Is that not cool? And then it comes back together at the top. I guess that's one walnut tree that the middle rotted out of. This is the seems like the deepest signal I've gotten all day. All right, there it is. What is it? Feels round. A Lincoln Memorial penny. I can't show you the home where I am. People ask me not to show it, but I want to give you a view of just the backyard. Just beautiful. And this is just the backyard. All right, I got to show you this. Real close to the old well, and I was digging after a target that I don't think is going to be a real good target. But when I pull the plug out, look sitting in the top of the plug. Look at that. I mean, it's obviously just a broken piece. Oh shoot! I thought that was a piece of an old bottle. It's plastic. Okay, that's embarrassing. A tiny little sliver of, I guess, iron. That's a link of chain. Now that's fired brick, I guess. It looks like terracotta though, doesn't it? There it comes. Yeah, little piece of brass. I don't know what that's to. It's just bricks and bricks and bricks down in there. No. No, 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 no. Big old hunk of nothing. Big old piece of iron trash. I had to literally dig through a brick wall to get to this stuff. Well, well, well. Yipper! Oh, man. Man, I'm telling you, this has been a long, hard day. That looks brass to me, but I don't have a clue what that might be. Yeah, I think I'm done. It's been too hard a hunt today. I'm tired. I think it's safe to say that hunt won't go down in history as one of my best. But you know, there's 750 acres of land to hunt there, so there's going to be a whole lot more relic hunting before I can even begin to say that I've started to really cover that farm in any depth at all. I've barely scratched the surface. But we came up with a few keepers, and it was a beautiful day out in God's outdoors. Got something special for you here at the end of this video. Several months ago, some of you became subscribers when you saw that enormous collection of Civil War relics. One of the things that we did with that, with the first video, we went to our friends at Virginia Girls Gone Digging, Amy and Genna, and we asked them to watch the video for the first time and do a reaction video, and it was a lot of fun. So we did 3 or 4 videos in that series, and we had Amy and Genna do a reaction to part 2 of that series, and you've never seen any of that. I took a few of the highlights from that reaction video, and I hope you enjoy them. We're going to show them to you right now.
All right, guys, it's Virginia Girls Gone Digging. We are back watching some more of Walker's videos. I'm Amy.
And I'm Genna.
And we're going to see what exciting things he has for us in part 2 of his video of that man who had a room with no floor.
An attic of
and no insurance.
Amazingness, yeah.
The attic of amazingness, yeah.
What we're going to do now is start taking the heaviest stuff down. These are the 2 biggest frags we've seen since we've been here. Cool. Golly. And yours says
imagine what the size of them are. Do not handle live ordnance unless you know exactly what you're doing.
How do you know which?
I don't know. Walker knows what he's doing.
I sure hope so.
Listen to his sound effects. Mud Duck went in the other room.
It's all clear.
I'm pretty sure he would have had it cleaned out before he put it in his attic with no
floor.
I
like to think so.
Maybe that's why he doesn't have a floor.
Because he was messing with his ordinances.
These are cool.
Confederate. That's a beautiful one.
Look how pretty.
Very little.
I just have mine sitting as like a doorstop.
Keep up with Mud Duck.
Murdoch. Who is Murdoch? Where did I get that from? The Murdoch murders.
Oh, it's Murdoch.
But luckily she's wide open, so
not the right guy. That's neat. That's cool. You don't see those.
That's combination fuse.
And Union never had like cool stuff. They just had standard, ordinary.
That's crazy.
See, that's cool.
Blew the nose. Here are three more unexploded Hotchkiss shells.
Where does he find
Look at
this
these
stuff?
things, guys. Look at that.
I bet it stunk up there with y'all too. Who's that guy?
This is called the
I
breach
bet that was the
lug.
guy who
Who's
runs
that
it.
guy?
No, seriously, it's just.
Or Barn.
Oh, I'm so jealous of those people who
I think
started
he
so much
didn't dig-
earlier.
He didn't dig this stuff. You know, 'cause it was so easy for them back then.
You have to work hard.
This is stuff that you would go to a museum and see it. Only in a museum you wouldn't be allowed to touch it.
Darn straight.
And we get to put our hands on it.
Yep.
And,
Yeah,
Tootin'.
yeah. Thanks for the invite. I'm glad I get to watch the video.
Yeah, we our hands aren't on it. It's going to go see somebody's collection, but not invite you.
Yeah.
How would that make you feel, Walker?
Can you do a reaction video?
I just want to know what you think about it.
Keep complaining.
Keep complaining about this once in a lifetime opportunity, why don't you?
Yeah.
Look at the size of that mortar bowl.
Oh, wow.
That's an unexploded mortar bowl. Has a fuse in it. Fills up a 5-gallon bucket. We just got it from up there.
It's all those muscles.
We are the team.
That's when we wouldn't have been very good help.
Right.
And there's a beautiful South Carolina button with tons of gold gilt still
Beautiful.
on it.
It is
He probably
beautiful.
has 30
There's my favorite part, I think.
spurs here. And I pulled some out. Some of them are extremely
I'm going to cautiously
plain.
say this is my
one is
favorite.
interesting.
I think
It's
they
got
also
some
need
gold
spurs.
gilt.
Well, so many people
still on it. It's
died.
got the scallop or
Do you think those decorative
This
spurs
thing
are like
woke
people who
up in
have
the
like a
morning,
Denali
go to sleep
version
at
or
night,
a
calls
high
it
country
tomorrow,
version of a
calls
truck or
it
something?
Something I would have worn.
bayonet, scabbard, throat. All of this is going
Yeah,
to a new
that
owner
one.
You would have been right there with me, though.
Oh, yeah,
Found
different.
We- that's us.
collection in 50 years.
Look at the hammers.
Yeah, let's see.
I gotta pull those out of my iron junk. Last case for today.
So the first thing we're going to do
Oh,
is
gosh,
box up
sword.
these
25% of his plates. Get out of town.
These are both baby size,
I want a baby one.
but that's a box
Just
plate.
want one.
I wonder if they'll give us one.
No, I want to dig one.
Yeah.
They can put it in the
There's a
ground.
standard plate.
He could seed it for us
That's
and just don't
actually a
tell
milk
us.
I always thought
This
the
is
smaller
just,
ones were just for the smaller
A
people.
complete
Like the drummer boy.
the belt. I'm certain that's
That's
camp
neat.
art. In fact, you can see where there was melted
We
lead,
had talent back then.
and he
In
carved.
time.
That dude
Wait,
was
no,
that
that's
was an
cool.
artist. I still believe that's cut out of something else. There's
I
two
bet he's
little
right. It does look like a pocket
pinpricks
watch.
for relic hunter, in my opinion, over cleaning.
I think
But
it's pretty.
original because you can look at the back and the
Yeah.
patina's clearly there. And they don't come out of the ground that look that good. This is
Once
just
you're
the
hunting with Bill
brass
Dancy in your own
skin
field.
of a buckle or a plate, I think. 1862.
Oh my god.
See, like that's not Doug.
That is a
No, that's beautiful.
really curved blade. I will be back with you with other episodes. We have to show what's
Mud
already
Duck
been
has
moved
not
back
been
to
invited
its
to other episodes?
location.
Yeah.
I'm hoping Mud Duck will be able to
Oh,
join
okay.
us for
Oh,
another,
good.
Yeah.
Good thing you got the invite, Mud Duck.
Okay.
Okay.
Really excited about the video we're going to show you next week. We've done something that we think might be the first time it's ever been done. We contacted our friends at Virginia Girls Gone Digging.
Oh, hey.
Before they got a
Hey.
chance to, and those girls are a hoot. It's a lot of
Maybe you
fun.
should take
I
us
think you'll really
to
enjoy
do
it.
a video.
So, be
I
one
mean,
of the
'cause
first
then
people
not
to
only
ever
would you
see
get
relic hunting.
I'd love
a
to
great
see.
contact picture for Genna and me.
Yeah, Mud Dog. We can see Mud Dog. How do you say it?
Mud Dog, Mud Duck,
Duck, Murdoch.
Mud Donkey, Mud Phillip.
Maybe get him to do a reaction video.
Or watch us on Instagram.
Seriously.
Check us out.
Did he give us a shout out?
Yeah, he did give us a shout out.
That's what I'm saying.
Be good, Genna. Say your prayers.
I
I
did.
did too.
For me.
Oh dear Lord, did it not? Oh good.
What?
I really appreciate Amy and Genna. They're good friends, and I hope you enjoyed the reaction video. I love hearing them banter back and forth as they see some of these beautiful relics. Before I go, I want to share something with you. Some of you will remember a place in Cold Harbor where just 3 or 4 weeks ago, I posted a video of my final hunt on that property. But while I was there, we found a tree that was obviously a witness tree to the Civil War battle. This tree was huge. I mean, the tree was huge and the limb was huge. And I ran my metal detector over the limb where it broke away. And there is a Civil War bullet right there lodged in this section of this witness tree. And I've got other bullets in wood, but I don't have a bullet in a piece of wood this big, and one that up until probably a year ago was still living, a bullet in witness wood from the Battle of Cold Harbor. Next time I go out, I'm going to be going with mud duck. We're hoping to do some Colonial home site hunting, and we're not that far off of some pretty significant Civil War activity where this spot was. So that'll be next time. If you like what you see, be sure and subscribe to the channel. And thanks for joining me on this little hunt. Until we meet again to relic hunt, I'm the Battlefield Walker. Be good and say your prayers.